Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, my students. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are
Alhamdulillah.
you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for asking about me. Thank you, guys. I'm good, alhamdulillah. How was your weekend?
Amazing. It was
Nice. So
Super
you
duper nice.
cool.
enjoyed your weekend, alhamdulillah. Welcome
Did you
dear
enjoy your weekend?
to our science class. Of course, you know my name is Miss Al-Anud. Now we are going to start with our classroom rules. First of all, sign in on time, find some quiet place to study. Listen. I want you to listen. Look at the screen, raise your hand, answer when teacher calls your name, and do not draw on the screen. Do not talk to your friends, okay?
Okay.
Let's see, today is Sunday. The date is 20 September 2020. We're studying science. Now, lesson 2 is about what skills do scientists use? Now, first, at the beginning of this session, Lean was telling me that she liked to be a scientist and she loves to do and act like a scientist. What skills do scientists use, Lean? Can you tell me?
The skills that they use, like they see something, like for example, nobody knows about this pen. Like, oh, I observed this pen. And like
Excellent, observing. Great job. What else?
I didn't make, and also you can like make one just like this, but it'll be hard if you're not a scientist.
Good job, Lean. Thank you. Maria, what skills do scientists use? What do you think, Maria?
I think scientists, their skills, they observe with their eyes if they want to know something.
Yes, excellent.
And they also like to do experiments.
Good, they do experiment. Thank you. Leanne, do you know other skill, dear Leanne?
Yes,
Good.
yes, they also investigate and communicate.
Excellent, excellent. So they need the skills that make them investigate questions. Excellent. No, my dear Rayana, you are very welcome to our class. Okay?
Very
Not late, my dear. It's okay. We just started, all right? Let's start. Think like a scientist. To think like a scientist, I want a small scientist to read. Rital, can you read for me, my dear?
Some scientist skills are part of doing science investigations, including experiments. They may sound unfamiliar to you, but when you read about these skills, you might realize that you already use them.
Yes. So when you want to think like a scientist, these stuff, what scientists do, you may realize that you already do that. You already use that. Let's see what skills we are talking about. Over here, scientists use these skills every day in their investigation. Find out what they are, okay? Let's find out what they are. Over here, you have how many bubble do you have? Yes, Rayana.
I'm sorry.
5 bubbles.
Yes, 5. Hypothesize.
Use
Hypothesize.
verbal, plan, conduct, investigation, draw conclusion.
Yes, predict, use variables. Okay, to predict. Now, I want each one of you to read a bubble. Let's start with, let me see. Who is that? Okay. Talia. Good morning, Talia.
Good morning.
How are you, my dear? Are you good?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, Talia, I want you to read the first bubble and tell me, do you use this skill or not?
Which one, predict or hypothesis?
Predict.
Scientists used their observation and existing research to make predictions about what will happen in the future. For example, a
Meteorologist.
use weather patterns to determine whether it will rain over this week.
Over the weekend or not. Okay, so to predict, Talia, have you ever predicted something in your normal life?
Hello. Sometime. One time.
Okay, can you give me an example? What did you predict?
What page is this?
It's page 20, I think. Yes, over here. It's page 20. Can you see the number of the page over here?
Miss, I can't hear you.
It's page 20.
Page 20, Talia.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Can I read?
Okay, no, I was asking Talia, guys. Can you give me an example of something that you predicted?
Okay, now I can hear. I predicted something like that thing. Well, you take a plate, add water, add pepper, put your hand in salt, put it in, it goes away.
Yeah, I remember the experiment that you did. Did you made a prediction about it?
I don't remember.
Okay, good. Thank you, Talia. Thank you for participating. Yes, Rihanna. Rihanna? Can you give me an example for prediction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe like yesterday, I was predicting what weather will be today.
Oh, according to what? According to what?
What you say?
To predict something, you need to observe, okay? According to your observation, you will predict the weather. See? According what you saw last night, if it was cloudy, so you can predict that it may rain today. Okay, what about, have you ever smelled your mom cooking? You are sitting in the living room and you said, oh, I think my mother is cooking pasta because you
Some cookie.
or some cookies. Why you think that? Because you smell. Yes.
And smell from observation.
So yes, excellent. So a prediction is one example, one of the skills that scientists use and also we can use.
Their observation
Okay.
and
Now,
existing research to predict about what will happen in the future.
yes, good job. Layan, can you read please, Layan, for me? Use variables.
Which one? Use variables. When scientists when scientists plan experiments, they think, what is the one thing I will change? That one thing is a variable. Let's say you want to find out how color a freezer has to be to
How
make
cold a
fruit
freezer
pops. A freezer has to be to make a fruit pops. The variable that you will change in the temperature
is the
inside the
temperature.
freezer.
Yes, you will change only one thing, which is the temperature. So you use variables to make sure or to learn about something. Now, we want to know what is our question? What is the one?
Miss,
Yes.
how did scientists like make like wood mirrors, stuff like that?
Wood? Wood are in trees. They took it from trees.
Wood, yes, are
Mirror?
in trees, but did scientists make mirrors? I want to know how they are made.
Oh, so this our small scientist Talia, she has a question. She wants to know how mirrors are made. You can open an investigation about
I think they're with
this.
sand.
Hmm?
I think it's with sand.
So you made your hypothesis. You hypothesized that mirrors are made from sand. Can you plan and predict? Can you plan
Then
and
they have like
conduct investigation?
um I think they're made of sand, and then they add electronics inside of each sand piece.
Wow. So you hypothesized. You made your own hypothesis. Now Bushra is here, I think. Bushra,
Miss, but I know
Yes.
what windows are made
can
out
you
of.
read for me hypothesize? Yes, Talia.
Sure.
You can make your investigation and tell me about it after you ask your
Scientists
question.
scientists hype oh my gosh. Scientists
Hypothesize.
when they think of a testable statement that tries to explain an observation. Suppose you notice the water seems to evaporate at different rates from containers with different shapes.
What
I
would
can't see the
you
rest.
hypothesize?
Oh, there.
You have it on page 20. If you can't see from my screen, you can go to your book at page 20.
Miss, I want to ask a question.
Yes, my dear, you can ask a question.
Are windows made out of sand? Because there's a game called like Minecraft, and windows were made out of sand in that game. Is it real?
Yes,
Know that
it is real. Yes, it is real. But you can.
also
The world,
Our
how
own
big the
investigations
world is?
are made with.
6,000?
Just a minute, my dear.
Miss,
All
the
observation,
world
all
is
all investigations, are they only using experiment or you can make a research?
we
We
can
can
make a
make a
research. We
research.
can make a
Excellent.
research.
Miss,
Just
I
like
have
this
an
question,
example.
Talia. You can make a research about this question, my dear, okay?
And
Miss,
also about the question, who
Miss, I know how big is the
was the
world.
first scientist?
6,371.
What is this, Rihanna?
This is how much big is the world.
Ooh, so this is an information. Good. Yes, Lian, I heard you, Lian. And exactly just like when we asked about who is the first scientist in the world. Now, can you read for me,
Miss,
plan and
I think the
conduct
window
investigation?
is made out of glass.
What?
I think the window is made out of glass.
Yes, windows are made of glass, of course.
Glass and sand.
But what is glass made of?
And
What?
glass made of
That's the real
sand.
question.
Wow, wow. You
Glass
are a
made of
small
sand and
scientist over here,
sand.
girls. I want you to tell me, plan and conduct investigation. Lean Bafayad, can you tell me?
Miss, but
I'm sorry,
sand made of
Rayana,
what?
but we need to read this and explain, and then we will come back to your question, okay? Lean Bafayad, can you read for me, please, from your book, Plan and
When?
Conduct Investigations.
Okay. Plan and conduct investigation. Scientists plan and conclude investigations
Conduct.
that will answer. Huh?
Conduct.
What?
Plan and conduct.
Scientists plan and conduct investigations that will answer scientists' questions. Say you want to know how salty water must have to make an egg float. First, you think about the steps you'll take to find the answer. Next, you gather the materials you'll use. Then, you test the amount of salt.
Excellent, excellent, thank you. So whenever you have a question, just like Talia's question, that how mirrors are made or windows or glass, how they are made, you have to plan and conduct an investigation. After you ask your question, you made your hypothesis, so you hypothesize that glass is made of sand. Then I want you to make a plan. Plan your investigation. Say, I'm going to make a research about it. I'm going to read in this website. I'm going to read in this book. I'm going to ask a scientist guy who can teach me more about it. Then you are going to draw your conclusion. Now, please, Rihanna, can you read for me, draw a conclusion? From your book, my dear. You can see it clear, more clear
Draw
from your book.
conclusion. Scientists draw conclusion when they use evidence to involve
Evaluate.
evaluate a hypothesis. If you investigate how the size of a snail affects how quickly a toy boat moves, you might conclude that boats with larger snails move faster because large snails collected more
Wind. Collect more wind. Excellent. So you draw a conclusion when you use evidence to evaluate a hypothesis. Does it support your hypothesis? Now, after you make your investigation, Talia, this is not only for Talia, for all, but I'm saying Talia because she asked the question. After you plan your investigation, okay, and you make your research and you ask scientists and you do all that, you will draw a conclusion. Is your evidence support your hypothesis? Did you find really at the end that glass made of sand? So if it is, then your evidence support your hypothesis. See, this is how you evaluate a hypothesis. For example, over here, this book is giving you another example. He's telling you if you are investigating how the size of sail affects how quickly a toy boat moves. See, if you have a big sail and a small sail, which one will go quickly more? Which one will go faster? The big one or the small one? The small.
big one.
Of course, the big one. Why? Because larger sails move faster because larger sails collect more wind.
Air.
Okay? So this
In
is
that
the conclusion.
example, I have a question.
See, over
Miss, in
here. Okay, okay, Layan, I'll come back to you. I'm very sorry. Just to make sure
okay.
how evidence evaluated the hypothesis. You all answered that bigger sails will move faster. Okay? Bigger sails will move faster. So the reason why bigger sail move faster because bigger sail collects more wind. This is your evidence, okay? And this is how you represent a conclusion, how you tell others about a conclusion. Yes, my dear. Yes, Layan. Back to you again, Layan.
Miss, now can I tell you?
Yes.
Miss, now can I tell you?
Yes, Layan, can you hear me?
Yes, right. The big boat is gonna move faster, but which boat will take the more amount or more space or more weight?
Oh,
That's
okay.
the real question.
This is the real question
Of
you
course,
want to
it will.
ask. You can make you can plan your investigation, you can put your hypothesis, and then tell me your evidence and draw a conclusion. Communicate with me and give me your investigation with conclusion and evidence, okay?
Okay, I have
This
my
is how
evidence.
you be a
Of course,
scientist and
it will
use
be this
skills
one.
like scientists. Okay, everyone, open to page 21 and look
Miss,
at
you said you're gonna
this.
ask me.
Yes,
I can
Rihanna.
ask you.
I
Some
will
made of what?
sand.
Yes. If we make it for glass and glass make a window, so what
Okay,
sand?
sand is made of atoms. Do you know atoms?
No.
No.
Everything in this world is
Blossoms.
made of atoms. And
And
in
from
this
that,
year,
the sand.
guys, we are
What is
going to learn. This year, guys, we're going to learn about atoms. So stay tuned.
Yay! I don't know what
Now,
it is,
over
but
here, I
yay!
want you to do this exercise, each one on her own, for 2 minutes, only 2 minutes. And then, guys, we will
Miss,
do it
what
together. You are a
Miss, can
marine
you send?
biologist. You study
Oh,
living
yes.
things in the ocean. What is one investigation you might plan? And another one, predict what a marine biologist might look for on a dive. Who is a marine biologist? Do you know a marine biologist?
Yes, I know.
Who is he, Lynn?
Huh?
Okay,
Oh,
tell me, who is
he,
he?
a biologist, a marine biologist studies the ocean and studies like underwater animals and
Excellent.
stuff.
Good job. Good job. Excellent. Yes, excellent. So a marine biologist, someone who study whatever is under the sea or underwater, okay?
Miss, you know
Yes.
what is my question about the sea?
Yes.
How far the seas go?
Nice. Okay, good. Now, Leah and Leanna, do you have a question? What is the one investigation
Miss,
you
I
might
know.
plan?
Miss, I know. Maybe it's gonna go to another place. It's gonna finish, then go. Miss, like Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Red Sea, stops
Uh,
Riyadh.
yes, okay, good question. Now, Rayana,
Miss, I have another question about the sea,
Bushra,
ocean,
what
or
are you
whatever.
writing, Bushra? Bushra, you are writing, yeah, Bushra. What are you writing? ACK, what do you mean?
Writing what? Literally
Hmm?
nothing. It just means ACK.
I said nothing.
It literally
I
means
thought that
nothing.
means okay.
No, it means ACK, literally.
What is ACK?
It's literally nothing. It's just something. Like just I don't know. It's literally nothing.
Then why
Okay,
are you
Bushra, can you
writing
tell
it if you
me?
don't know what
Can
it
you tell me
means?
what is one investigation you might plan for a marine biologist?
I'll try to understand that. Give me a moment.
Okay.
While she has a moment, I have a very nice question.
Tell me, give
And I
me.
don't have the result for it.
Okay.
Why is the sea so salty? Why?
Nice
And big.
question. Okay, good.
Okay,
Good.
Miss, repeat.
Yes.
Repeat.
Now, you are a marine biologist. You study living things in the ocean. What is one investigation you might plan?
The white shark's extinct.
Oh, good investigation. Now, I want you to predict what a marine biologist
Miss,
might look for on a dive. If he's going on a
Miss,
dive, what is he looking for?
Miss, I
He,
think you are a scientist. Teacher, can you look for a
yeah,
dive?
he can. Hey,
Yes,
they can.
Maria?
Teacher,
Maria?
I think that I think that he would look for something that went extinct and find out if it's really extinct.
Nice, nice. Good job, girls. Okay,
Miss, I'm still trying to answer.
my answer will
I didn't.
be
don't erase,
to
Miss.
find
Miss, I
out
didn't
what a
answer.
fish eats or how it protects itself. I would like
Miss,
to
I
learn
didn't.
more about the living things in the ocean and what do they eat, how do they live, how do they protect themselves. And if I want to
Miss, I didn't get to
predict what a
answer.
marine biologist might
Just
look
don't
for on a
erase.
dive, I think maybe he's looking for fish or crabs, maybe lobsters, shrimp, eels, sharks, coral. Do you know coral?
No.
Oh,
What is coral?
If
coral
I
means,
was
Pearl is something in the ocean, like it's a plant or something.
yes, it looks like a plant, but it is a living thing, okay? It looks like a plant and it is very colorful and very nice. Yes,
I have a question.
Furry and like the
Miss,
pool.
if I was going to dive, I would learn more about the black whale, the big black whale.
nice. Okay,
I
good.
would
Miss, I
learn
have a
Talia
more
has a
about
question.
question. Yes,
it and
Talia?
why is it so big?
What is this made out of? It's a
What
cap.
is this?
What's a
Let me,
cap made out of?
just a minute.
I know what.
This is what? What is this?
It's a cap for a jar. Do you know what caps are made out of?
Okay, you can give me the answer. I think maybe plastic.
It's hard.
Yeah, plastic are hard. Nice, Lean. Nice, Lean. Okay, girls, that's it for today. Do you have any question for today?
And yeah,
Girls, do you have a question for today?
iron
Oh.
and write designs. Yeah. And a word says this bottle is cool.
Nice, Lean. Now, girls, do you understand our lesson today?
Yeah.
Was
I
it
understand.
fun for you?
Very fun.
Obviously.
Okay, great. I had fun too, and I am really enjoying teaching you guys. I'm so happy that you are participating with me, understanding, and please, if you don't understand something, you can raise your hand and ask me about it, okay?
Yes.
Miss, can you go to another?
That's it for today, guys. Thank you for listening.
Miss,